This video will show you how to choose and care for the flat wash brush. Artist brushes are an investment, and you lose money if they don't perform as promised, are hard to take care of, fall apart after a few uses, or cost more than other brushes. As a professional artist, I know this. So how do I buy a brush? This is what I look for. It must be able to do the job I want it to do, quickly, efficiently, and without a lot of fuss or preparation. It must be easy to clean and maintain. In acrylic media, that usually means I'm looking for a quality synthetic brush. It can be used many times for its original purpose. It is recyclable for other uses even after it's worn out. And it must be the least expensive brush that delivers on all of these points. How do the flat wash brushes by professional artist brushes measure up? I looked for brushes that met all of the criteria above before offering them for sale on Amazon. I have been painting since I was 12, and I discovered these brushes several years ago at an art supply store. I use them all the time, but lately the price has gone through the roof. I searched and found a supplier, and I am now able to offer them to you at the same low price I used to enjoy. I buy them in bulk, and you can get them from me on Amazon. These wash brushes do a beautiful job of providing even coverage with no brush strokes in acrylic, watercolor, and oil. First, mix the paint with water, or acrylic or oil to a fluid consistency. Practice on extra paper or canvas to ensure that you have the right amount of fluid and paint. With these strong, soft acrylic bristles and fluid paint, the brush strokes will quickly disappear to provide excellent flat coverage. I like to use watercolor techniques to lay in backgrounds in acrylic. I make a very fluid watery paint and apply it thinly. Just before it dries, I sprinkle the surface with drops of alcohol that move the paint, leaving intricate designs. Here, thin layers of transparent paint have been laid in over other layers to create designs and depth. Flat wash brushes are perfect for large paintings and murals. Here they have been used to apply transparent acrylic pouring medium to provide a finished glossy appearance in one easy step. These brushes speed up the workflow, allow me to work quickly and creatively in different mediums, and are the workhorses of my painting practice. Professional artist brushes from PKB Select, that's me, are easy to clean. Just follow these simple steps. Always wet the bristles of the brush with water or oil if you're painting in oils before dipping them in the paint. After you have finished painting and while the paint is still wet, remove excess paint from the bristles with a rag or by painting out the paint on a discardable surface, like the pages from an old phone book. I use unscented baby wipes. Using a brush soap or Woods oil soap, I wet the brush and gently wipe it across or through the soap, and then work it through the bristles on a flat surface or on the palm of my hand. Once the soap is thoroughly mixed through the bristles, I rinse it gently with warm water. I repeat, adding soap and rinsing until there is no evidence of the paint on the brush or in the running water. Once the brush is clean, I add a little more soap and gently shape the bristles to lie flat. Don't dry the brush with the bristles down. They will be distorted. Don't dry the brushes with the bristles up, as this will send moisture into the metal ferrule and the wooden handle. Always lay the brush on its side to dry. Once dry, it can be put in a brush rack with the bristles up. And this is important. Never let acrylic paint dry on a brush. You may be able to remove it, but the brush will never be the same. If you can't wash the brush right away, you can leave it soaking in water, but make sure the ferrule, the metal part, is above the water or it may rust. Wash the brush as soon as you are finished your painting session. Watercolor and oil can be removed after the paint has been left on the brushes, but brushes will last much longer if cleaned at the end of each painting session. This is a wash brush that I've had for more than 6 years. It's still a good brush, and I use it all the time, though I will choose a newer one if I want to paint sharp edges. Properly cared for, these wash brushes can give you years of dependable service. And when your wash brushes have worn out, don't throw them out. Use them for other techniques. Here's one where the bristles have been cut and shaped to give different effects that I can't get with a new brush. Experiment with your worn-out brushes. Try these brushes. Once you've used them, they'll become part of your painting kit. Professional wash brushes have golden synthetic bristles and outperform much more expensive brushes if they are properly used and cared for. Check the website professionalartistsbrushes.com for special offers on all our products. And remember, use bigger brushes, paint faster, paint bigger, have more fun.